Hi everybody, Ed Berger from the TackleDirect Pro Staff. We're back with more of our great instructional and informative videos today. Today we have Rich Hedenberg. He's here from CTS Rods, and we're going to look at the new S7 Surf Series. Stay right there. Hey Rich, welcome to TackleDirect.
Thanks, Ed.
It's good to have you here. Before we start talking about the rod that you brought, let's talk a little bit about CTS. Tell me about the company.
Company's based out of Auckland, New Zealand. All the blanks are manufactured at the factory. CTS is built on a helix construction blank.
All right, explain that real quick.
The blank starts on, instead of having just your normal flags to wrap to make a blank, it starts from tip to butt. The carbon is laid on an angle. If you take a spring and stretch a spring out and you get the helix, that's the way my construction starts on the inner core. What that does is give me more strength when it ovalizes before it'll collapse.
Gotcha.
I can get a lot more lighter of a product with the strength of building it the conventional way.
Because when you pressure a blank, basically what it does is it compresses.
Absolutely. It's trying to collapse. It's trying to ovalize it and get to the point where it can't last any longer, and then it just snaps.
Right. And the difference between helix construction and a regular tube,
it's just a straight round tube that ovalizes a lot quicker. So the helix just gives me a lot more performance and strength without the added weight.
And all the rods you make are made with this technology?
Everything except my stand-up and all my offshore stuff.
Gotcha.
Anything else, fly blanks, everything through the range is all helix.
Okay, let's talk about this specific product that we have.
This is a S7 series. It's a moderate to fast action. The price point on these is a little lower than the Vapor Trail series and the S8s.
Right.
What I did was it's still a high modulus carbon in the top. The butt has a little glass in it throughout the whole series to bring the price point down.
And that'll give it a little different flexibility.
A little bit difference in the butt, absolutely. Right. I can still get a thinner profile blank than my S8 because of what the mandrel is.
Right.
But I can still get the performance unlike anything else, but bring the price point down.
All right, and as far as different versions of this specific rod, I mean,
this runs right now from 11 foot to 13 foot, from a 1 to 4 to a 10 to 14 ounce. Covers the whole range.
How about the components that are constructed?
These are all built Fuji Deluxe Reel Seat, X-Flock heat shrink grip, Fuji K-Series Alkanite ring guides.
Right.
All Fuji components. Everything's built with Fuji.
And again, I mean, as if you look at the guides, you can see that they're racked a little bit forward,
yeah, that's
which
that
is more designed
K-Series.
for braid.
Yeah, it's a Tangle-Free system that Fuji developed. It works very well. I've tried everything else on the regular rods. These seem to perform the best, and you get the advantage. If you happen to get a guide wrap, it sheds it.
Okay, so this is the CTS S7 series of surf rods.
Yes, sir.
And by the way, if you want any more information on the CTS line or anything else that's got to do with fishing, remember that you can shop 24/7 at TackleDirect.com. Call one of our guys back in the phone room on the number that's on your screen, one of our product specialists. They'd be more than happy to help you. Or if you happen to be up in the Northeast, be sure to stop by our beautiful showroom. It's 25,000 square feet of nothing but fishing. I'm Ed Berger with the TackleDirect Pro Staff, along with Rich from CTS Rods. Rich, thanks for coming in.
No problem, thank you.
We'll see you guys on the beach.